So once in a while, y'all should honor. We really not talking to the homie. Once you get out here to cross up down the devil on the break. First thing first is the east, we're gonna play Joy 2. Yeah, I still think I'm who signs that as the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Double honor, Pastor Elder, the great millstone. Shalom, sister, brother, that is true. Shalom, brothers and sisters that's listening, study themselves the food. Shalom. Some days talk about, hey, the devil's about to use that sword, y'all, Shalom. Why you gonna use that sword? Hey, his kingdom is crumbling right for our eyes. Everything is doing bad right now. The economy is about to crumble. You know, the dollar bill is losing its value to speak. The king of Babylon the Great, with the White House has declared Trump, he in jail, he's facing jail time. And if he gets any jail time, he might say they're going to fight. It's going to be civil war. They want Donald Trump to be president, king of Babylon. He might not be. He might get jail time. If you ain't gonna get a lot of time, but if he gets anything in like 2 months, they're gonna go straight bananas in this place, man. So it's time to be circumspect, be watching out, because Esau, you know, it's about to be a whole lot of action right now. You know, especially as inflation hits this place. Food is gonna be getting scarce. The famine kick in. You got they got purge laws in California. So they're doing smash and grab in California. A whole lot of looting and robbing. And there's going to be a lot of uproar about to happen. Start off this right here. This Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil come down to you, have a great wrath. Because you know already have a short time. So it said, rejoice, ye heaven, ye that dwell in them. What's the heavens? The heavens is his truth, the house of David. You know? The wisdom out of understanding, how about you shop? You know, the men that teach that word, that's your heavens right here. That's your heavens about to be through rulership. That's about to be exalted in a minute. And it said, woe to the inhabitants of earth and the sea. If you ain't got this truth, you ain't in this truth, hey, you in the earth. You in the sea. It represents the people. That's where you at. And if you in that lot right there, you about to be straight destroyed. And it said, why? Because the devil come unto you have a great wrath, because you know you have but a short time. Esau knows rulership is coming up short. He ain't about to rule that much longer. All his little rulership, the little Baptist 50s, 1950s, all that is over with. You know, his economy is tripped up. His military is not as strong as it used to be. You know, and then everybody's starting to be aware of him. He's being made fair. Everybody know who Esau Edom is. They ain't calling him white people, nobody calling them Edomites. You know? And he is the devil in the flesh. So now everybody is seeing them for who they are. All these other countries is bucking up. You got Hamites with the Africans. They talking about, hey, you got so many hours to get out of my country, and we ain't giving you no more trade. You got Ishmael, your Middle Easterns. They like, we ain't dealing with the U.S. dollar no more. We're going to sell between our own currency. Forget the U.S. They're giving them the stiff arm right now. The Saudis and India are trading amongst themselves without the U.S. dollar. You got Moab going to your Chinese man. They all like, you know, they about to take Taiwan back. They like, I don't care what America say. We about to go get back what's ours. And then you got Esau's divided. You got Russia, which are Eastern Edomites. They telling like, hey, man, I don't care what the West got to say. Once the West goes to Babylon Great America, I'm about to go take back Ukraine because it belongs to me. And I dare him to jump in. Then you got us here in Babylon the Great time, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. You know, I'm not about to go after what you say is the standard. So this devil like, dang, I got enemies abroad. I got enemies within. My economy is crashing. You got videos of Edomite women crying, I can't make it. Stuff too expensive. I know what to do. I need a man and all that little stuff. They crying. They ain't never cried like that. They weren't crying like that in the 50s. They crying now, they can't make it. They're not used to a hard time. But it's like we used to that. This is nothing to us. You know, we used to hard time. Esau not. So Esau, what he gonna do? Esau blessing the sword. Modern day sword is a gun. So if Jake got something, Esau don't, he gonna take the gun, he gonna say, you better get that up. Just like Esau took the land.
Yeah, what you said right there. What you said that we're used to going through the trials and tribulation, and Esau even is not. That's the spirit of Cain right there. That's what Cain said. When y'all put some curses on Cain, he said his curse is more than what he can bear. You know, and that's basically how Esau Edom is feeling right now with all of those, you know, the Edomite women. You got the bug out that they're about to bug out when Trump go to pretty much go to jail. So basically they gonna feel like they done lost all hope.
Mm-hmm. That's their Messiah. Trump represents the system of Babylon Great America. Can't get no more Americans than Trump. They're like, dang, we lose Trump. Plus, like Trump backs up they racist behavior. He gives them a space to be who they really are. Trump is like, he's proud. He's a proud devil. Trump don't give a damn. He say what he feel, what he wants. You know, he say forget them other names. What he say, America first.
Yep.
You know, he pissed everybody off. You know, so he represents that pride they got. You know, Trump like, man, forget them niggas and them Native Americans. We pump them up. They like, yeah. So they getting that pride back. So now it's getting like a rug pull. He going to jail. They know, you can't take away my king and, you know, take away, you know, the person who represents me. So them attacking Trump is like an attack on them. And then they gonna fight for that, man. They gonna put them swords up, get the bang bang, shoot them up. We talking about Pimp started being out and right. Texas is about to succeed. They are the one to succeed. Texas talking about like, you know, if they take away Trump, man, we're gonna say we our own thing. It's gonna be basically new civil war. And then like once Texas succeeds, you're gonna have states like Alabama, Mississippi. It's gonna be like the old Confederate versus the Union again. They're gonna join in. Oh, we gotta fight for our Constitution. They feel like what's happening is unconstitutional. You know, they no longer do the small hatters care about them. Like every time to go camp. Your Edomite, lower level Edomite, working class Edomite, basically like a house nigga. He just got used, treated to look good. You know, he got used to keep the system up. Now that they don't need them no more, because the elect, Salakia, the chief tribe of Esau, Amalek, you know, the Ish people, 1948, they're like, we're cashing out. We're going to our bunkers, we're going to put our little diabolical scheme in place. We don't need y'all no more. You white trash. So now the Edomites are like, hold up. You going to take away my white privilege? How dare you? And instead of them going after the 1948, they're going to do what? Attack Jake. Jake is, you know, vulnerable, so I'm going to get my gun. I'm going to shoot Keisha. You know,
we got to back you up on that. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 14. And it says, wherefore he said, awake, thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light. And this is what the Oculus brought into it. He gives you the light. He gives you that understanding of that these devils got to come down and have a great wrath. All right, so they know that their kings get ready to fall. So the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we need to be awake. We need to be aware, you know, to recognize that the devil got to come down on them. All right, they're going to take with those East people. It, you know, when they pull back their resources, they're going to take it out on us. All right, and we know in verse 15, Ephesians 5 and 15, it says, see then that you walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise. It's circumspect. You know, we break that word down. Circle means around. Spect means look. So in other words, you need to be looking around, basically being aware of your surroundings right now at the day and age. Okay, because we know that the Edomites got to come down on us. All right, verse 16. And it says, we redeeming the time because the days are evil. You see that? Redeeming the time because the days are evil. So that means, well, all of these things that we're pointing out to you, they're going to come from evil days ahead of time from the day on.
Yeah, I got one to back him up. It's Daniel 6 and 22. My God has sent his angel and has shut the lion's mouth, that he may not hurt me. For as much as before him innocency was found in me, and also before thee, O king, have I done no hurt. I want to make another point on the Trump situation to show that basically Esau ain't shit. The only brother that was indicted with him, he the only one that didn't get no bail money. He's still in jail.
That's Isaiah 13:50 almost. If you throw Cooper, he get a hard time. You don't go to fight with the devil. I said they bailed everybody else out, but Jake don't get bailed. I said they don't care about you, man. He just got you. Oh,
Yeah.
idiot. That's why you don't supposed to say don't follow but do evil. He should have vowed about it. That's why he did the truth. He wouldn't have been in that situation. They might mess him up in prison. You know? They don't care about you. They just use you, man. That's why I'm looking at all them Jakes that support Trump. Like, that's not gonna do you no good. You go to a Trump rally, shoot, soon the cameras come off, they might hang you up in the tree. They will go back in that KKK nation. Let's make an example, man. Charlie over there, he gonna be like, I got my back. I thought I was good. They're like, nah, I'm stringing you up. You know, I'm about to be like my great granddad. You know, and ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for that Jake, because that's you cool. That's like a deer hanging with a bunch of lions. What the heck you think gonna happen? That's why the scriptures, man, bring us back to life. Let us know who our enemies are. So-called white man is your enemy. Always been your enemy. All you gotta do is look at history, and it proves that. This devil always what? Took the land, took the resources, ravished the women, sold the children. I'm talking about Native Americans, Northern tribe, and the Southern tribe, so-called African Americans, and Hispanics. You know, this devil always did that, deal tricks. First he take the land, then he take the people. You know, put them on reservations, Osages, put them on display, sell them. That devil still feel like that, man. He just got cute because you're scared of Jake. So then he play games with Jake because they need us. You know, they always, profit off of our labor. You know, they like, okay, you got some freedom. We'll give you a little bit of rights, but really, I still hate you. And that's what Trump is, man. That righteous hatred is going to stir back up in them, man. Like you said, they have perpetual hatred. So when all hell break loose, that's going to like rear its ugly head again. They're going to get in their trucks like we're standing there right now, Black Wall Street. You know, where they slaughtered a lot of Jakes. You know, the Southern tribe. They're about to do that again. Get in their trucks. Come on, Jimbo, Billy Ray. Before nigger hunt. Woo-hoo. You know, we're going to make our country great again. They're going to get the rope. Find a Jake by himself. You know, if it's about the even numbers, man, Esau ain't going to try it. Because Esau is a natural born coward. They need overwhelming numbers to deal with Jake. You know, so they're going to be looking for women and children, easy targets. You know, they're going to be doing that type of thing. But really, I'm looking at the Spirit of the Lord, man. He's about to get messed up. We talking about that earlier. Like, you about to get thrown to the lions. You got 2/3 all round up. You know, they grabbing folding chairs, busting upside the head. Women. Jake now has swords and guns too. You're despised among the heathen, made small. So Moabites don't like you, Chinese. Africans, Hamites don't like you. You know, Ishmael, Arabs don't like you. And Jake don't like you. So I'm looking at E. E's in a very bad spot, especially working class. So I'm looking like their little militia, what they used to do, plus your numbers is down. They the minority. You know, Jake been that birthright. Jake got a lot of numbers. Don't let the Northern tribe Hispanics get riled up against Esau. You know, Texas is fine. I'm going to Papa, my friend. You know, don't let them get riled up. You got these Jakes too, man. You gangster, man. Go ahead, man. Do something to that Edomite, man. You know, and it ain't looking good for Esau. Like, it ain't look good for his military and his police force. Like, the police gonna turn their badges in. Now Scar gonna get chewed up. Military have a hard time. They got to call in. We need UN troops. We need peacekeepers. Jake is getting riled up. Jake acting a fool. But you tell you that Jake getting roused up, man. And Esau really, we at the end of Esau's run. You know, like you had a good run. It's over with, man. Your money, you proved yourself to be a bad ruler. Your whole system is bad. I didn't tell you that when the wicked are rulers, the people mourn. Everybody mourning. Even Edomites is mourning. Like I said earlier, Edomites like, I can't pay rent. Groceries is high. I can't do this. Why? Because of your people. Greed. They stupid. You know?
This is 2nd Edges 9, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest parts of the times past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that at the same time that the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. It says, Therefore, when there shall see Salaki says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars in the world, then it says, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the day that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all is made in the world has a beginning and an end, the end is manifest.
And at the end, it's manifest, man. Like the scripture said right there, you got uproar of the people. Everybody's uproar against their government right now, all over the world right now. And then this was what they say that the best will last. You know, this is like the uproar too, man. Let the dollar collapse. So what happened is we seen the Most High started to visit the world with the created. He said, make the time diligent. We'll be back to the prophecy, man. And what the prophecy saying right now? Esau, you're dead. White man, you out of here. That's what the scripture is saying. The right is on the throne. Esau see it. That's why they scared. They don't forget to take ice cream and go cupcakes and bonbons. Hey, man, don't bust upside the head, man. Please be nice. I'm sorry. You know, when they placate the gate by talking about flexing, we're going to get y'all reparations. Y'all just don't round up. Be quiet. Don't bust up. I'm going to give all y'all $1 million. They ain't going to get no reparations. They just saying that they won't turn their stuff up. Hey, the 2/3 about to get it popping, man. You know, especially at 2/3, like, hey, I ain't like this about the 2/3. The whole floor, the y'all starts raising up. So even the 2/3 now know that they Hebrew Israelites. They know that Esau is the devil. They ain't gonna come into truth, in the spirit of repentance, but they know that though. You know, they know that little bit of history. Like, don't worry about you are truly bad. God's devil. My brother on the block said. So now they're like, oh man, hey, I don't want that smoke. So that get reparations, that's to keep Jake, keep them calm down. Yeah, pacify, look, pacify in your mouth. Don't cry. And really, hey, look, they had to do that with the Native tribe. Using that what's it they get all those treaties that they signed with them. They broke it, but what's it that Native person get right now though? What you call that? Everybody trying to get their card. Card or what? Yeah, they get the little money they be getting. Tribal. Money or what? Yeah, that money. Yeah, what they call it though? The thing for that. But basically, that's the pacifier, man. They give them liquor, something to drink, to keep them drunk, keep them drunk, and get them can't think of the name of it. The money they get for better than bird. That type of money. That's basically like reparations, really. Think about it. But most of Esau get it. I know the 605 they get it every month. They get a I can't remember. They get a so what? Per capita. See, up the south, per capita. That's to keep the northern tribe bucking up. The scriptures tell you that a troop overcome Gad, but at the end, he's to overcome them. Which I might go get that. So everybody's looking to buck up like Esau looking like lunch meat right now. Because he's been made bear. Scriptures tell you that. I made Esau bear, and he's born the seed is not. I got to do it right here to back you up. This the point will be in verse 3, but I'm gonna start at verse 1. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. And it says, woe to them that devise iniquity. It says, woe unto them. Woe means destruction, great sorrow and distress. Right? It says, woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And it goes back to Job 9:24. All right, Esau, even the so-called white man, have control of all the resources. Okay, so that means they have the power to basically divide iniquity, right? And that's who it's talking about in Micah 2:1. In verse 2, and it says they convey fields and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. What they did with the Native Americans, when they brought the so-called Negroes over here on the slave ship into captivity. What they did with the Latinos, they took Texas, California, Arizona from them, so on and so forth. Right? Micah verse 3. And it said, therefore, thus says the Lord, Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your neck, neither shall ye go hostilely, for this time is evil. And so, all of the things that Esau, even the so-called white man, have done throughout history, the Heavenly Father, with the name of Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, is not to turn around and do the same evil, right back around on him. All right?
Jeremiah 49:10. Back both of y'all was. This is it reads, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. It says his seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. And I'm gonna jump down to verse 12. It says, "For thus saith the Lord, behold, thy whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, have surely drunken it." It says, "And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?" It says, "Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink." But I should surely drink. So Esau got to drink that cup, like the brother said. Like every time Esau was ruling, stumping all over Yasharala and doing his wickedness because the Lord gave him a set period of time to do that. Hey, that was just him building up his tab. The Lord is about to make him drink of that cup that he was passing out to us, getting the whole nation drunk. And just like the brother Tay Yasharala was saying earlier, everybody's starting to wake up and see this devil. That's why they said he had made Esau bear. Like everybody's seeing him for what he is. That's the damn devil in the flesh himself.
Now, like you said, he should not hide himself. Esau can't hide that cover has been a white person no more, being pure, being good. They push that vibration word about you think Esau was the righteous people. I need to be like Edomites. Like Esau used to be the standard in the world. Everybody's blonde their hair, put blue contacts in their eyes. I need to be like a white person. They're civilized. They're good. Now Esau's been made what he's supposed to be, the base man. Everybody like, man, I don't want to be no goddamn Edomite. You know, they do like a pig now. Now he's been downtrodden. Now everybody looking at him like, shoot, everybody want to get a tan. His women is all getting tans and braiding their hair and putting lipstick on and lip fillers. Now everybody want to be like Jake. So you got a lot of so-called white women like, oh, I'm about to go get a Jake man. He's trying to save themselves now. They divorce their husband, get the bag, go get them a Jake man, trying to save themselves. Because they know, women sense power. And the power is shifted from the so-called white man to the so-called black man, which is, we're Israelites. It's going from Edom to Israel. And this is what's happening right now. And that's why I like when it said that he would not be able to hide himself. Now he can't, like if anybody would come up here and try to dispute what he's saying, we can cut him up with scriptures, cut him up with history, and it'd be shame to on his glory. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to go cry on the cop, like on Friday. So he's been made to be found out, man. Look at that, they look around shameful. That's why you got critical race theory. They don't want to teaching slavery in schools no more. Like they were talking when I was in school. Why is the problem now? Now it's shameful. They're like, don't talk about that. Don't do that. Because why this truth is bubbling up so hard, and the white man, he's been demoralized. He used to be proud, like, yeah, man, we hang niggas, shoot niggas ain't nothing. Now it's like everybody talking about, man, the white man's the devil. White man, he like pork, man. He greedy. Good. Everybody bring their history up, Googling it. Hey, man, did you hang my people? Did you do this? Now the white man's ashamed. Now y'all like, you want to go hide in the condo or something. Yeah, you don't want to come out no more. White women can't pride in their nation no more. They all, I'm Native American. I got Native American in my blood. Like, shut up. How you Edomite, you white. I said, white don't want to be white no more. Now they try to claim they are another nation. They try to, my husband is black. They try to cover themselves. I got a Jake. This is my Jake. He my husband. I'm not like that. That's what I ain't like that. Let's deal with that. We had Edomite here. What was that? Last week before last? He was trying to, about 2 weeks ago, he was trying to placate to us. Oh, yeah. I ain't like that. Then my brother was like that. He like that. Oh, I believe y'all brother. My grandfather, I bucked up my grandfather. Yeah, they all doing that now. That's what I say. I ain't with that no more. So now, hey, they heard no more prideful. Ain't no more their momentum. So they've been demoralized. And like I know when a military gets demoralized, they got to go to war, they going to lose. Yep. They going to lose. You need to run. You got to be amped up in the spirit for the war. When you all in the low, like, man, we the devil, man. We deserve what we going to get. You got to go to war with that on your mind. You're going to get folded up. Because you see, it's like, man, he over there, he come out fringes on. He saw my pee on himself. I don't work, man. Don't do me like that. Don't call on the names.
They don't even like to be called Caucasian no more since the Caucasus Mountain information came out.
See?
You get tied to them.
See? He the caveman.
Yeah.
So the same is going on this story, man. He can't hide himself. All this is doing out. Then they doing bad now. You look at them, they all walk around the corner, vest out, facing all opioid out. In their kingdom, you see they about to go out bad. They going out real bad. They come up, this devil going down. And that hurts his pride, man. So if this devil got a sword or a gun, he gonna try to catch Jake slipping. Trying to take what Jake got, especially taking his right mind, trying to help this man. Jesus said, love everybody. Jesus said, and they banking on that. They need Jake to be in a docile and a dark spirit, not knowing who they are.
Which is the perfect reason why we always bring out the scriptures. I quote it all the time, 1 Peter 5 and 8. Which says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, has a roaring lion walking God seeking whom he may devour. And so, if you're sober, basically mean level-headed, level-minded, basically sober, being being able to dig into the scriptures, know who your enemies are, then you're gonna see the devil coming. If you're not watching, then you're not gonna see the devil come. So that's how Esau is gonna be able to get you. And it's why we tell you walk circumspectly, not a fool. Okay, because these devils, they looking to try to trap Yasa'Allah, man. They looking to destroy Yasa'Allah, the so-called Negroes out in the Native America. That's what they're doing.
But you gotta know what the devil is.
Yeah.
They got Jake the devil with some red man underground with a pitchfork, red horn, burning people up. No, man, the devil is a so-called white man. That's the devil. You gotta know that. And it's Psalms 83 and 5. I know who your enemies are. Esau's banking on you not knowing who he is. That way he can come with that, what to say, don't he humble himself, go crouching.
Yeah.
That way he can, play on your trust. You can invite Esau in your house. I got food and water. Come on, man. You be good. You think you're doing something about what they call it. They think he's hiding. They think he's doing something after. This devil really looking at all this food and fly.
Right.
You better got popped your own gun. The devil done caught you slipping. That's because you didn't know who the devil was. Fool. You thought it was some red man on the ground. The devil is a so-called white man. And see, with the truth coming out, and he's losing that covering, and he ain't gonna like that scripture you were brought out earlier. Because Jeremiah 49, he can't run nowhere to hide. He can't run to a bunch of Jake's houses they know the truth and try to think they're gonna take you in.
I got to put on the back up. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. It says, set him not by thee, least when he have overthrown thee, he stands up in thy place. Neither let him sit at the right hand, let him sit least not at the right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. It says, and thou that the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. So pretty much don't want to let this devil use his smooth words and smooth tongue to get in. And just, let me help this damn Edomite. Let me help this damn devil out. He's gonna try to steal your seat. And he's gonna send him not next to you, or he's gonna try to steal your seat. And it says at least he will try to overthrow you. That's his whole nature, man. He'll play innocent. It's like the story of the snake. The snake was hurt, and people tried to help the snake and get him back, and the snake bit him. He's like, man, you already know I'm a snake. That's what I do. So you can't really pity a person that does that, because he should have known who Esau is. That's why you're supposed to learn and study to show yourself the truth. Just check his track record. Shit, blew up Black Wall Street, all the atrocities and everything he's doing. Hey, just look at the air you breathe and the water you drink. He's trying to kill you with that. But all the atrocities that he's doing, like, if you fall for that, that's on you. That's why the scriptures also said, "I will not pity a trump who was bit by a serpent." I was about to pull that out. That's in the same chapter.
They burning up Louisiana. They burning up Louisiana like Maui now. Northern Louisiana is on fire.
This is actually verse 13. But I'm gonna read 10 though. It says, "Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusteth, so though he humble himself and go crouching, then take good heed and beware of him. Thou shalt be upon him as if I had a looking glass, and thou shalt not that his rust demonstrate right now. Looks like it. It says, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. For verse 13 is the point. It says, who will pity a charmer? Who will pity a charmer that is beaten with the serpent, or any that come nigh wild beasts? So who will pity a snake charmer who's bitten by a snake, or any type of wild beast, because he's over there in his face playing with it, blowing it. Hey, that's what the snake do. He bites you.
And it's the same thing with what was that? What was the guy that got that animal guy that got killed by the thing, right? The crocodile hunter. It was the same thing. See, nobody was surprised when he died. They were just like, oh, all our people, we wasn't surprised. We didn't have no pity because the simple fact that he was always, with that danger. He was always, into stuff, wrestling with animals, wrestling with crocodiles. It's the same thing when you try to trust in the devil. He thought he was a so-called white man. Ain't nobody gonna pity you when you basically go along with their agenda. Okay, if you trust he thought he was so-called white man, no, there's no pity upon you. But we're warning you and telling you that they are the devil. As a matter of fact, when you read Jeremiah, 17:5, it tells you that curse is man that put his trust in man. And see, that means the curse is gonna fall on you when you trust in he thought he was so-called white.
Yeah, I'm gonna read verse 16. It says, "An enemy speaks sweetly with his lips,
Right.
but in his heart he imagined to throw thee into a pit. He will wipe his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood."
And see, that's exactly what Biden did right there. When Biden went in office, he said, "I'm not gonna mandate that inoculation." And then 6 months later, we got 70% of the American population got the inoculation, but the people that didn't get it, my patient is 1 in 10. That's exactly what he said. But what did he do before he get in the office? That's one example, right? You got what the white man did with the Native American with the treaty. He made them sign a treaty, and they didn't keep now one of them treaties. That's the history, you see, and that's what that scripture means when the enemy speaks sweetly, but it's lips, right? But in war was in his heart. That's another scripture that backed it up with the Psalm 55:21.
I like that too. When you talk about the serpent, especially go to Genesis, man. Everybody think they'll teach you that was a so-called snake. Right. No, that was a man with snake-like characteristics. Then when you put the scriptures up, looking through the spiritual lenses, that man he talked about with Esau eating because he acts just like a snake. He's real sneaky, he's slick, he's conniving. That's Esau. And it's going to tell you in the scriptures tell you that serpent turned into a great dragon. And his government is a powerful dragon. He eat Jacob. And it tells you that dragon, which I'm gonna go get that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring the scriptures out on that serpent. Talking about the guards. This is Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. So there was not no snake in the Garden of Eve. That was a man, snake-like characteristic. Called the devil and Satan. That's what we call so-called white man the devil, because he is. Went to deceive the whole world. He was cast out to the earth, and his angel cast out with him. The devil getting cast out right now. That's why he coming down with great wrath. He's coming out of bullshit. He coming out of power. He ain't about to rule no more. He got a short time. That's why he gonna come down with great wrath. He's being cast down, man. We say his angels saw his messages. Everybody do his bidding. They being cast down with him. And then I'm gonna read
That's the feel right there too, because when he said his angels be cast out, that basically goes into his media, and basically a lot of people are not even paying attention to what the media is saying nowadays too. So they disregard the things that said in the news. But that's basically his angels right here with messages. Nobody is listening to his messages. His messages is also being cast out.
let's go to Revelation 12:13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. And then who is that woman that's talking about? You read Jeremiah 6:2 say that woman is preferred to come delicate woman. Zion, that's Israel. So when we telling you earlier, when the devil sees his kingdom is over with, he's going to get mad at Israel. It's the Israelites' fault. If you work for free and let me buy you like my great granddad could, let me hang in the tree and work for free, I still have my kingdom. Because I've been making big money. Now I got to pay you a decent wage, and that's making me broke. Because Esau's not a good businessman. They're not doing good business. Edomites are really idiots. You pull back the skirt and look at them for what they really are. They're really idiots. Everything they got that you think is like nice and technological and all that, they stole them ideas from Jake, man. Everything. Movie scripts, inventions, everything. They done stole everything they got, man. Esau is the basis of all men. And really he a fool. You can call him a fool.
That's his motto.
Yeah, so it said we brought forth the man child. Who brought forth the man child? Israel did. Israel gave birth to what? Yahweh Shah, which he refers to as Jesus. Yahweh Shah came out of Israel. Because, Yahweh Shah, he's the one that's going to really rocked the cradle with Esau. When he cracked them skies in that fathership, that made the chariots come out of it, was world, knows UFO. And that's it for Esau, man. It's a wrap. Ain't no negotiate. Ain't no pleading. Oh, can I do a severance package? Can I do this, man? Y'all feel like, nah, you going into slavery, homie. You ready to go on auction blocks. Revelation 13:10 going into play. The devil, he knows that. The elites, the history, they know all this stuff, man. So that's why they mad. Like, how dare these dudes on the block say that? I'm the God of this world. I'm never going to come out of power. This is what we're going to do. We're going to put a device in all their bodies. So then we're going to stop the marriage. Who you going to save if I got a device in all their bodies? So that's what the devil about to do. We in the season of the MOTB about to roll out. And that's his last effort to stay in power. If you take that MOTB, that device, in your body, you're no good till you have Bashiao shot. He got you. You have pledged your allegiance to Esau. And see, that's why you got to know what the MOTB is. That way you can avoid it. You got a lot of people, the Hebrew Israelite camps talking about, it ain't that, it's this. They're going to send y'all Charlotte down the road, man, to be destroyed. And everybody got to face that temptation, too. Because it's going to get to the point you can't buy or sell unless you got that micro CHIP in your body. Because the money going digital. Everything going digital. They talking about right now, CBDC. So when the dollar collapses, that's what the devil going to do. He got that, order out of chaos. So as soon as the dollar collapses, like, I got your back, man. I got this digital thing, this digital Fed thing. Take that, you get the old price. Don't worry about inflation. If Jake don't, they ain't got the faith with him. I know what's going on, they're going to take it. That's why I got to eat. I got to feed my family.
I got to quick one back. This is in the same chapter. Ecclesiastes 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretended to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee.
Ooh, hear that? Though he pretend to help thee. The MOTB, that's a pretend to help you. Like, I got your back. I got a camp you can live in. I got what they call it, universal basic income. I got a nice flat. It's gonna be a camp. You can live in, be safe, clean water, shelter. All you gotta do is put the device in your body, man. So that's him act like he gonna help you. Really, he's there to destroy you. And that's saying, like, I like this. Like, every you see the structure, every you see suffering that, I guarantee it's an Edomite somewhere. I guarantee it's an Edomite somewhere, man. They're the progenitor of all of that. Esau get a kick out of watching people suffer. A good example. He talking about sending 25 billion to Ukraine. The people of Maui, which he burnt their land up, they only gonna get I think $700 or $500. I think that's all they gonna get. And then the dude did the math. If that billion went to the people of Maui, they would all each get $500,000. That's enough to rebuild right there. That's so he don't care about his people. He don't care about his agenda. He don't care about his investment. It's showing like you put in all this money taxes, you get taxed on your check, you get taxed when you buy goods, and then you need help. He saw like, I can't do nothing for you, man. I gotta go protect my business over this other country. Sorry, and that's why people gonna round up. Like, man, I've been paying taxes all these years. You gonna do me like this?
Go back to what you said earlier, because they said they're not a smart businessman. Because a smart businessman will basically take his investment and reinvest into his stocks. But they're not doing it. They're constantly taking, which is basically goes to their greed.
Yeah, they investing in their stock. They ain't investing in their people. Right. They don't take care of their people. Right. They take care of their businesses, which gonna belly up anyway. They ain't really good businesses no way. He's the only reason he making still got a business. He get that low labor. He can outsource his company overseas, and they'll make like $5 an hour making computer chips or something. That's why he got a business. He don't know how to save and really make moves and what's it called, improvise. Esau can't do that. That's what CEO, they ain't worth nothing, man. All Esau know how to do is cut and run, and then try to take advantage of somebody. His business is built on suffering. Trafficking, selling drugs. Esau and built on getting free labor. He always trying to cut corners. That's how Esau come up. He never come up in an honest way.
It goes back to his true nature, like what Cain said, because he said, I'm a fugitive and a vagabond. He can't never sit in one spot. That's why he got to keep moving. That's what he does. He started his business here in America, and he moved all his businesses to the other countries just to get that cheap labor. So what he's been working for.
Like I said, usually vagabond, he got to keep moving because everybody calling him out and they want to get justice for that. That's why he running. He's trying to run like I thought I heard. He's trying to run from his punishment. He's trying to run from judgment that's coming to him. That's what he's running from. He can't stay there too long because the world be like, hold on, man, you can't run out broke and impoverished and everything that went down. I can't grow a crop, everything for you. And everybody like, wait a minute. He's the white man that's the problem. And that's it. You gotta move around, go somewhere else, and rinse and repeat that same tactic. Right there, what's that? The missionary, sweet baby Jesus. Jesus love everybody. Now close your eyes, pray real hard, and then they open their eyes up. This devil got all kinds of refineries and military, troops coming down and stuff. Hold up. I mean, this is Jesus, just Jesus saying. Yeah, hold up. And then they call Jesus saying, love your neighbor. Now, give me your women and your children. Give me your land. Turn the other cheek. And let us say that. That's a great precept. John 3:16. So God loved the world. And then turn the other cheek. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I made you promise. I made you for, but turn the other cheek. It's all about forgiving and love. It's all about Jesus. I say Jesus. Here's some holy water. Now they cost $50 now. The devil he going away from repeat, go do that again. Now everybody done call on the devil. That stuff old now. Now he come over. Like it was one man he went to, and the people, they was some foreign people. They made foreign aerospace. Shot them all the way up.
I'm gonna bring that up.
You ain't gonna bring that up? Hey, shot them all the way up. Soon they touch them. I'm like, it's over with now. Everybody want to see you coming with no Bible. Everybody know you now.
He couldn't take seeing them living a good life. They was over there happy and content.
Yeah.
Esau couldn't take that. Yeah.
And everybody, Esau wanted to feel bad. Like, them people was violent. They killed the missionaries. I told you about my family, they did it right. And we're the natives and our people did it. You see the devil in the Bible? Hey, folks, they wrong with this body, man. So he gonna take the land. Don't fool, he say Jesus. That's a smart thing to do.
Hey, I got one. Hey, this is Ecclesiasticus 22:4. This goes back to Esau and how he deals with business. A wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her father, to her husband. But she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness. It's basically going back to what you were saying about Esau. They too busy trying to be dishonest to make a wise decision. But that being dishonest, it's just going to bring the whole thing down.
God's going to do somebody do ill will.
Yeah.
Like, they programmed to do that. They're the wicked. I would call Esau him the wicked. So all they can do is wickedness. They can't do nothing in the physical. Scripture say that if he do good, he do it unknowingly. So he said, oh, look to do good. He looked to get over on the people. He probably said, well, people, how can I ravish and rob them with their resources? They got think tanks to do that. They're looking too happy over there. They driving, got children, wholesome families. Let's introduce alphabet agenda over there. Introduce that. They need to be dressing in drag over there. Hey, they women over there is in subjection. The women need to be liberated. You know what I'm saying? We need to do that.
Let's create the child support system. Take the bodies out the home.
Yeah, they look to do that. Hey, that land look rich right there. Is that cobalt? Is that uranium? Okay, we gotta figure out. Hey, tell them that land no good. They need to move over here so I can get their land, so I can make some money off of that. Tell them it's no good. Show them, hey, it's chemicals and stuff in the ground over here. You need to move, relocate over there. We got nice little camps over there to live in. They go over there, they shut the gate. Get them all kind of poison, and then they start pumping all the resources out the land. And then all of a sudden, the news come out what happened, and then Esau here, but he found Chapter 11, found bankruptcy, and then open up another company and do the same thing in another country. And then that stuff get buried. Nobody talk about it no more. People still over there, the Proverbs. They over there on you see them on the YouTube. You used to have a good land. Used to be all kind of property. They land like a wasteland. It's desolate.
What is the scripture earlier? I might get it. This is Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
It proves that Esau's in rulership right now. Even his own is starting to mourn. They like, I can't take it no more. I can't afford the rent. Groceries too high. So if Esau, Edomites are mourning, you know everybody's mourning. You got Hamites mourning, everybody's mourning. And everybody knows who the problem is, who the cancer of the earth is. It's Esau Edom. He got to be cleansed out. The Abishai's up in heaven smiling like, oh yeah, my children now know who the problem is. They praying to me, they calling on me. Okay, it's about that time to go ahead and wash Esau up. He on the clock. You know, we about to get rid of all of this. You know, and this time, Esau made the world so filthy, the Lord got to just scorch it. It got to be burnt up. It's that filthy. This devil manipulating all the trees and the plants, doing GMO, splicing DNA, got the animals all messed up. Everybody got like forever chemicals in their body, cancerogens and all kind of stuff. So it got to be cleansed, man. It got to be just burnt over and started all over again. The devil he messed everything up. Plastic trash, islands in the ocean. God, you know, it's everywhere. Garbage everywhere. You know, so it got to be cleaned up. Hey, y'all was shot like I know what to do. So now he's looking like, okay, I just need my people to hopefully let it come back to me. Because I'm going to save those. And I'm going to establish my kingdom on those that know me. Because Hebrews 8, what's that, 8, 10, 11 tell you that we won't be teaching know the Lord no more. Because we getting it in right now. We know the Lord right now. So that's why he only want to deal with the ones that know who he is. Got wisdom, not understanding. Because we're gonna build the kingdom on us. You know, little willing part of the hope we let. And Esau gonna go. All them little Edomites, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't getting away. What's that? Bezos and Elon Musk trying to go into space and they satellite things, go in their bunkers. Hey, tell you Jeremiah 16:16, we're gonna dig them right out. Then we're gonna occupy the whole family. And guess what? You about to go to work, man. No water break. Now you on my clock, devil. Eat these chicken feet. You know? Oh, you didn't do this right? I'm whipping your back. Pow! You know, scriptures with that. Psalms 2 and 8. Michael 4 and 13. Revelation 13 and 10. So everybody, oh, that's you teaching. That's biblical scripture. That's promise. You know, what you did to us is going to be done unto you. You know, you're not getting away, devil. And that's why the devil feeling all messed up. Because this is the word of God saying that. You pulling out scripture, it's been here for 1,000 years. Truth coming out. Now they all like, oh, it's say that.
This is Obadiah 1 and 3. It says, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwell in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down? Who shall bring me down to the ground? Thus it says, though thou exalt themselves as the eagle, and thou shalt set a nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Hear that dust not bring you down. So the scripture going into, he said, make my nest among the stars. Who's the stars? Stars of the children of Israel. And it's almost twofold. This devil got satellite space station. So he actually is trying to make his nest in the stars. What the scripture say? I should bring you down. That's why a lot of their rockets is blowing up. You know?
It said the pride of their heart has deceived thee. And that's Esau even to the T. He think he can fuck this world up and do everything he wants to and then just leave. And you know, that's powerful right there. I'm gonna just go the other way and I'm gonna start and mess up something else. Nah, the Lord says the pride of your heart deceived thee. He's gonna bring your ass down when you try to leave over. And then you try to make your way into the seat. Make your way in the seat because they got bunkers and hotels and things under the seat that they're trying to get away from their judgment. Also, the Lord said He's going to cause Leviathan to bite them. And that's a precept in the scripture, future prophecy. So it ain't no getting away from this out.
Yeah, Elon Musk think you're going to go to Mars and populate Mars.
Yeah, this shall He bring down.
You ain't going to lift the trash out no other plane. You're going to travel the plane. You think you're going to go somewhere and trash it out too? Nah, man.
They was already trying to shoot books at Mars, try to do something with the atmosphere. Yeah, do something with the atmosphere.
Yeah, they ain't like now, man. They can live with something like terraform, what they call it. Kind of terraform, make it livable for them, but they ain't about to get that. Y'all follow? He's about to get a judgment, and he knows. That's why, hey, the famous word about to hit. Coming out with this word right here so strong and so tough, they'll be like, man, take their Bibles away. That's hate speech. That's illegal. Like, hold up, devil. You talking about sweet baby Jesus and all that little stuff, it was all good. Now that we actually get in our word and read it and find out that the Bible's against you, now all of a sudden it's a problem. Now you can't do that. Go ahead.
Quick precept, Second Thessalonians chapter 2, and we start at verse 3. And it said, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come, except they come and falling away first, that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And who's that man of sin is Esau Edom, so-called white man. Verse 4, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitting in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. And see, that goes back up with the Akadar read in Obadiah, right? Because he's the part of his heart deceives him. He thinks he's above the stars of the Most High, right? And he exalts himself above the eagle. Now the eagle is the highest flying bird, and they can fly in basically any type of weapon, right? And so that's how Esau pretty much thinks he is exalted to the point where he can't be brought down, you know. And that's basically he thought, the Lord is revealing him. Now he's about to use people to bring him back down, man. And he's gonna use Yahweh Shah for the most part too.
The devil, he think he God. He can splice DNA. He got nuclear weaponry. He got all kinds of technology.
Yeah, that technology where he got that technology where you can basically talk to your ancestors that's already dead. That's him opposing himself above all that's called God, man. Because first of all, you gotta understand who the Heavenly Father is, the power that he can do. You know, one of the scriptures said, I killed and I make alive. That's the Heavenly Father. He has that power. But Esau Edom is creating technology, trying to basically be like the Most High.
Like the solar system is crashing out.
Yeah.
That's what Pastor talk about. He saw kind of dude talk to the dead, but y'all do talk to a demon.
Right.
They talk to your ass just in the spirit world. Talk to a straight demon. That's median right there.
Right.
That's it. Esau got people basically doing witchcraft out in mainstream right now. You know? And everybody with it because they don't know no better. That's why, like, Rock said that prideful heart, that's because it's military. Esau been doing evil for so long, he thinks he can't be stopped. At least he thought that till his word came out. Now that the word came out, he like, oh shoot. Because like what's happening now, the children of Israel now, we coming back alive. Valley Dry Bone, we coming alive now. We like, hold up, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. That's something he never thought could happen. He like, I done spent thousands of years, trillions of dollars to make sure you never know who you are. You know, and now it's coming back. So now he like, oh shoot, he's in the power with Yahweh Shah. So it's scaring this devil. He's pooping. Like, oh shoot, they back, they coming back alive. Like, dang, hey, Yahweh exists. So now I'm in trouble. Now, not only we doing that, we reading the word. If reading them is right, you know? So now he's shaking. Plus, he's seeing the chariots. So now he's trying to spin a story on like, nah, that's this and that's that. There's aliens and this and that. You know, he trying to get out and control the nerve. He done lost the nerve. He lost it. People like said, even might say listen to their government no more. They trying to do little lockdowns and all the mask mandate. Esau like, I ain't complying with that. I don't trust my government no more. So now Esau like, dang, they got to run to their bunkers, man. Really? They gonna throw out that agenda and then run back to their bunkers. That's all they can do right now.
That's you mentioned the chariots. I wanted to read this quick scripture. So right here, Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. And it said, then I turned and lift up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. Right? And behold, a flying roll is basically what the world used to call a UFO, unidentified flying object. But those are the angels, the Lord's angels. Right? And he said unto me, what is thou? And I answered, a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Right? And I'm gonna jump down to verse 4, because this is the point right here. Because he says, and I will bring it forth, says the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and it shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. And this is the main reason why you're seeing these UFOs, so-called UFOs, in America, because this is the house of the thief. They stole this land from the Native Americans, right? And so that's why the Heavenly Father is going to send his angels and they're dwelling in the house of the thief by way of what people call a UFO, but they're called chariots in the Bible.
Like I said, dwelling in the house of the thief, man. So Esau, now he's saying he's about to get a punishment. Now he's saying he's going to be a recompense. Recompense goes to the payback. You know, like I'm telling the lesson, payback way back. The devil sits there, he feel it. You know, so now he's scrambling. Hey, scrambling like Tony Romo too, because he's about to get sacked. You know, he ain't going to the right areas. And we're in that season when Esau about to pay. And that's a good thing to see that. To see Edomites scared. You see Edomites turn on each other. That's something I never thought I would see, man. Esau right now, they hate each other's throat. You got some saying Democrat, Joe Biden, you got some saying Trump, Republican, and they can't get along. They're going to be Edomite on Edomite crime, you know? But they can't come together on how to deal with Jake. Don't say, hey, man, I'm about to get in good with Jake. Now we're supposed to string Jake up in the tree, you know? They're like, nah, because what it is, they trying to fight to be house slaves. To try to get a good place. Like, you know, I want to be in the house. I want to tell the other Edomites what to do. I want to be like, hey, we might have our coons. They're going to be trying to be like, you know, be like Israelites. They're already doing it now. Because the devil, he's through. You know, they trying to wiggle like, what if we do this? What if Trump get in office? What if we do this with our money, man? They're starting to see ain't no solution, man. The only solution is you going into slavery. That's the only solution. Your money ain't gonna save you. Trump not gonna save you. Your military not gonna save you. There's no place of repentance for Esau. The only hope they got is going to slavery and hope, you know, slave master ain't too harsh. You know, you don't want to get me. Don't be very harsh on me.
Quick up on the reparation. The true reparation is in Numbers chapter 35 and 33. And it says, so shall you not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood is defiling the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
That's right. Blood got to be shed, man. What that mean? Hey, it's going to be violence on Esau. Esau, hey, what about turning on the cheek? What about love everybody? Right, we go to Romans 13. Hey, the Most High said he hates you. You know, and he hates you. I hate you too. So I'm about to get my whip real good and ready for your butt. And we're going to put lashes on you, man. And you're going to walk out there in the outside with no water. I want to be a big palace. Don't get that rock over there. Get that cement. And you get no tools, Esau. It's going to be a harsh, strict rulership. You know what that Psalm 28 said? It said, you're going to rule the rod of iron in the kingdom of heaven. You know, and it's going to be the heaviest on Esau. Because these, the group of people, they're the ones that Most High hate. And then you look at they works. The reason Most High hate them is because of what they did to Israel. And you break every commandment in the book. When Most High said do, this devil do the opposite. And sometimes, I'm talking about you just run throughout the wall. This devil, like right now, back on the grate, eating crab legs and shrimp and pork. That's a delicacy here. That's a delicacy here, though. You take a chicken, eat seafood, y'all, you the man. I'm eating shrimp and lobster. We in the thing, then they wonder why you got these sides like the ocean is all messed up. Because he does, the coral reef is all bleaching. Why is that? The food, you need to clean up food. The crab, the lobster, the shrimp, they clean the ocean. Oyster, yes. If you eating about the tons, who's cleaning the ocean? That's why you damn fool. I said, Esau ain't smart, he a fool. Had you kept the last commandment like the word told you, the ocean wouldn't be in the bad shape it is now. You know, the devil got Jake eat chicken. They still eat pig guts to this day. You know? And then they went a while like my grandma and my grandpa, everybody got high blood pressure, diabetes. I think all my grandmas had diabetes.
And you know, because the scriptures literally tell you that all of these foods are an abomination unto you. It's an abomination unto you. Basically, it's unclean unto you. So basically, when the way the Heavenly Father created your body, and you consume this, your body is not going to be able to reject it. And so a lot of people are actually living with that filth inside their body because they ate that abominable food. And that's also the spirit of Esau. You know?
Oh, yeah, I know somebody, yeah, they didn't eat the food without unclean. I said, see, now they got Jake eat unclean food by the time. Like, both they eat pork every single day. They could not get Jake to not eat pork. The Jake is about to eat his pork. And Esau pushes that, you know, heavily on the children of Israel. Why? Because it keeps our bodies in a bad state. That's what they're trying to say in leadership.
That's for the file in the temple.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how, as long as you stay in sin, the Heavenly Father can't necessarily reach you like you should. You know? And that's what they're going into. Matter of fact, the piece of history where for the king Antioch, the Edomite king, it basically tortured the Israelites for not eating that swine flesh.
Mm-hmm.
That's in was the second Maccabees, the second chapter, or the first Maccabees?
Yeah, the high priest picked the pork out. He got mad and started slaughtering out the Israelites if he wouldn't eat the pork. Yeah. He tried to get the high priest to eat it. High priest figured out, I ain't eating that defiled meat.
Yeah, he was like, we eat some clean meat and that meat and make it seem like he eating pork. And he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I think his name was Eleazar. Yeah. I think so, yeah. High priest Eleazar, he wouldn't do it. So it made him mad. But yet you look at this day and age now, they say you try to eat right. This devil done GMO'd all the food. Right. So almost all the food is defiled now. You know?
That's a biblical prophecy. The Lord said we'll eat our food defiled amongst the heathen. And we're doing that. But like we're not willingly doing that, like knowing there's a piece of bacon over there. He fucked everything up.
Yeah, the best was the GMO, and really that's destroying the earth. Because you got GMO crops, overtaking the natural crop. So that devil, he's destroying the earth, man. He's defiling the earth. There's chemicals in our water. There's chemicals in the air. You know, the devil, he's like the scriptures say, he didn't shorten the time with no flesh above. Yeah. Like if you don't take Esau rulership, Esau killed everybody. Because he's just a mad maniac.
Well, I think Matthew 30, Matthew 20.
Yeah, Esau a mad maniac, man. Did his tremendous, man. He destroys everything, man. He's like a child in rulership, man. And he just feel like he can do wicked stuff just because he can. You know, he's like jackass. I just want to try it, see how it works. You know, mess people up and laugh at them. That's that devil, man. That's Esau. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna get some too.
I would destroy them, would destroy the earth.
I'm gonna get Job, because his lunacy is about done, and he got bound to set and he came fast. They say this Job 14 and 5. See, the days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. There's a point in his bounds that he cannot pass. So Esau lunacy gonna go a second pass when the Lord declared he's gonna go down. And we're in the season where the devil about to go down, man. He's at the end, it's sputtering out. Like Esau, he running his car, and it's on E, he running on fuel. You start hearing that, it starts sputtering. That's Esau right now, man. He had to end this rulership, and it's, hey, we rejoicing for that. We tired of being up under this devil rulership, man. It's horrible. It's a very bad, stupid, very dysfunctional kingdom this devil set up. Don't nothing run right. Everything run messed up. That's because he put pride on everything, on greed. Take everything. Genetically modify everything. Mess up all everybody's relationships. Put the woman over the man. Put the child over the man. Make the man get out the house, and then the woman can extort him for money with child support. Everything is messed up because really the man was the ownership of the seed, but Esau give it to the woman. Because it's like a woman worship. That's why Bible the Great referred to a great whore, which goes to a whore. That's why the country loves whores. All your top rappers right now are hoes. Boy, rap is the best rap. But chick want to blow up, all you got to do is get out there and be the biggest ratchet you ever seen. And she'll have a career, And Esau will promote that. Big time. And then get dudes to worship her. Then she a goddess. She a bad bitch. She's all that, So this place got to go, man. It's messed up, It's at the end of the road. It's wicked. Because it's ran by who? It's ran by the wicked. So now the Lord is like, I need righteousness to reign out. Who is right? The Israelites represent righteousness, man. We're in our essence. There's righteousness right there. So he doesn't want Esau, he hates Edomites. So he's about to do away with them. They want to go to rule temporarily. We're at the end of their rulership, and now Israel's about to rule. So then we get righteousness, man. We can get clean water, clean food, clean earth. See, family, ain't gonna be no baby mamas in the kingdom of heaven. You ain't gonna see that. Ain't gonna be no ghettos. Ain't gonna be no reservations in the kingdom of heaven. You're gonna see Israel the way Israel's supposed to be. And we at the cups for that. That's something that pulls me up in the spirit, builds me up that we're at the end of Esau Edom's rulership, man.
I got that precept that you quoted earlier. Matthew chapter 24. And I'm going to start at verse 21. With Matthew 24 and 21, it says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect sake, those days shall be shortened. You see, that's what I just quoted earlier right there, man, because if the Almighty Yahushua didn't shorten the days, then no flesh would be saved. No, basically everybody would be done away with because Esau Edom is turning up the earth so bad to the point where you can't survive on this earth, right? And so Yahweh Yahushua is shortening those days for the elect sake, right? And that's what why we out here. We're trying to wake up the elect. That way we can pretty much go home, man.
Very well put, man. We are ready to go home. We are ready for Kingdom Heaven to establish. Ready for our Lord and Savior Yahushua, for we know that Jesus come back, rule, which Israel's going to be ruling, you know, him, the 144,000, the elders on top, and we in the season of that, you know, and it is a beautiful thing to see prophecy unfold. To see Esau in a bad way is a good thing. Our ancestors, well, you are ancestors, but they didn't love to see this day. You know, they got their picking cotton and getting their back whipped, you know. They prayed for this day to come, and it's here. I'll be damned if any little cool samples say, no, man, I love America. Now you're going to be destroyed with America. You're going to come back right. Right now, you ain't right. You're in the foul. You know, in that coon sambo state. There ain't going to be no coon sambos in our nation no more. They're going to be in their right state of mind after this. They ain't going to be all ratchet and wilding out and just looking like a straight, wild, degenerate plant.
I got one thing real quick one back up. The question that we say to follow this place. It says Sirach 25:7. It says, therefore, it says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. And the 10th I utter with my tongue, a man that hath the joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies.
And that's what we're saying. We're saying the fall of our enemies. And we're rejoicing that. That's something that makes our son happy. It makes us happy as well. So, hey, y'all got more precepts? Start close on out. I got one more, man.
But ultimately, man, we appreciate, you know, we are praying for salvation, right? But it's Revelation 21, I think we got 7 verse. Right, Revelation 21 and verse 7, and it says, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son.
He overcome it, man. We got to overcome this government's last run, man. The MOT back about to roll out. We got all hell about to break loose. Military, and we got to overcome that. We will overcome that, man. Through the power we have by Yahushua. You know, we say he's gonna give us all things. That's why we said Matthew chapter 6 says, "Seek ye first the kingdom, all these been added unto you." You know, so we in that season.
He also said, you know, he made the world for our sake. You know, and that's ultimately what the apostle and the elders always say, man. We have to see wickedness first. That way we appreciate the kingdom to come. Because we won't go off no more. You know, we're gonna have the log in our inward part, and basically the whole earth will be pretty much a paradise, man. You know, heaven on earth.
I'm good, yo.
Okay, so that was that, man. So let's get edifying with the all praise glory too. Be careful, fall. Hey, keep the faith, Joshua. I'm out here. Keep the faith.